So the question is, what does van life actually look like when it's not put into a show reel of just the best bits? And today you're going to find out, because I am going to do 12 hours of van life in 12 minutes. So every hour I'm going to film a minute and show you exactly what I'm doing. I'm not going to change my day in any way for this at all. It's not going to be glamorous. I've got work to do. I'm going to show you where we're parked up right now, which is not pretty. So right now it's 8 o'clock and I haven't done anything. It's kind of dark in here because we have absolutely no windows. We just have a little tiny roof vent over there. So I'm going to get ready and start my day. So first things first, every morning I make myself look more alive, and then I'm going to show you outside. Now I don't know if you can see, but let me show you. This is the reality of where I'm parked up right now. So first things first, let's get the area tidied up. Always leave a place better than how you found it. And also the inside. I make the bed every single day without fail, because when the bed takes up 50% of your entire living area, when it's just a mess, it just ruins my day for some reason. So I like it to look nice. And then I sweep. If you live in a van, you'll know that the floor just gets ridiculously messy really, really quickly. So I do that multiple times a day, especially every morning. And then it feels nice under your bare feet as well. And I always clean all the surfaces to start the day, and lit a nice little candle because today's special because I'm filming. And then we have breakfast, which is always just oats with nuts and seeds and peanut butter, and it's really delicious. So this is 10 o'clock. I've been very lazy today. A very chill morning. Not every day can be on the go, hiking all day. I don't know, like people show on Instagram, doing stuff, doing exciting stuff. We're just living a normal life, just in a van. So we're gonna have breakfast and see what we get up to next. So it's now 11 o'clock and we have left that spot. We're making our way to a nicer spot, and we need to go to the shops as well. We're not driving that far today. We're only driving like 40 minutes, probably for the whole day. And it's funny because a lot of people on like social media, on Instagram and TikTok and stuff, say, well, how do you afford to live this lifestyle? Isn't it really expensive for fuel and diesel, whatever? But obviously that just depends on how much you drive. So we don't really drive that much because we travel so slow, but that's why it's such a cheap way of life for us. So yeah, just a short drive, then a shop, and then we really need to do some work today, so fingers crossed we can get that done. 12 o'clock, time for a quick food shop. We like Lidl because we're just used to it and we know it's kind of cheap in most countries, and we just know we can do a really quick shop there. We're generally healthy all week apart from one cheat meal a week, which is these vegan sticks that we randomly found. But yeah, lots of tins. So just got back to the van after that shop. The whole shop total came to 244.10 Kuda. I think I'm saying that right. Which in pounds is £27.69, so not too bad. So today hasn't gone exactly as planned, of course. It's 1 o'clock right now, and we thought we found the perfect park up for tonight, but the road was so thin getting down there, and it was so steep. Plus there's absolutely no signal, and we really need to do some work today. So we're back on the road trying to find somewhere to park up, but the options are quite limited around here. So that's what we're doing right now. Jake's taken over the driving, which means I'm feeling a bit travel sick, because that happens when I don't drive, when I'm sat in the passenger seat. But fingers crossed we find somewhere, so by the time you see 2 o'clock in a minute, we're somewhere nice having a snack because we are hungry. So it's 2 o'clock. We finally found a park up. I mean, it's really beautiful, but my main goal of the day was basically I have a website and I made a brand new website, and I need to change my domain name over from my old website to my new website. And I'm really bad at using the internet. Somehow, I don't know how I've coped so long working online, but it takes me a really long time to like understand things and read through things. So I'm doing that right now. Complicated stuff. Whilst eating chocolate. But that is 2 o'clock. We've just had a snack, and it was very much well deserved, and we might go on a walk in a bit, make dinner. I don't know what else we're going to do for today, but I'm just glad that we finally settled somewhere, because it was building up. Like, I have a to-do list. Where's my to-do list? This is my to-do list. It was just building up all day, all these things I knew I had to do, and sometimes it's frustrating travelling full-time but also needing to work, because you just find a park up and it's not good, or if you're trying to find water and you keep not finding it, and it just takes up so many hours. And I don't think that's something people think of when they think they want to live in a van, is the amount of hours it takes to find somewhere to sleep, find somewhere to park up for the day, find water, empty your toilet. Little things like that, they do take time. So finally here, I'm going to do some work for a bit. Hopefully I'm not doing this still by 3 o'clock when I next speak to you, but I probably will be. 3 o'clock. Of course I'm still working on this. Jake's gone for a walk. I'm very determined to get this finished. In the last like 5 days I've probably spent, no, not 5 days, probably a week. In the last week I've probably spent about 30 hours trying to get this blog done, because I don't know how to build websites. I'm not like a web developer or anything. Hopefully we'll be doing something a bit more exciting at 4 o'clock, but right now I'm just going to show you what is outside of the sliding door, because it's really, really nice, and I'm kind of looking at it while I'm working, thinking I wish I could go for a wander around out there. So I'll show you guys. I've pegged the fly net closed. So we have a really pretty waterfall. I don't know if you can see it. Let me zoom in. The waterfall over there. And here we are, just parked right outside it. I'm very lucky to be in this spot, but can't really enjoy the day because I've got so much to do. So we need to find somewhere to sleep tonight, so that'll be interesting. If you want to see the process on how we find places to sleep, you can stick around for that, because that will happen. It is 4 o'clock right now. It's sunny. I'm on a bridge, river all around me. It's really, really nice. Yeah, it's nice to be out for a little bit. Hopefully before the mosquitoes come out. We do try and get out for a bit of a walk every day. Obviously sometimes we just spend the whole day, or sometimes I spend the whole day working and while Jake goes for a walk on his own. But yeah, so this area, very, very nice. We'll probably be back at the van doing something by 5 o'clock, but who knows what. We still haven't thought about where we're sleeping tonight. So we need to think about that, and I'll show you our process, I promise. But we also have to do a video call tonight for a potential client, so let's hope we find somewhere and have internet. So we now need to find a spot. First of all, have signal. Second of all, is not illegal. Third of all,
isn't a dump.
Isn't a dump, but potentially is a dump. So how do you go about this, Jake? Because Jake's really good at doing this.
So well, typically we always use the Park 4 Night app. Typically, in the normal country, in a different country rather, we will just choose a wilderness spots, or the picnic areas, or the dog walking in the woods kind of parking spots. But since we can't do that in Croatia because it's illegal to wild camp, we have to be a bit more strategic.
Yep.
And find some places that are either proper remote, or are actually just allowed to camp, or go to a campsite.
Yeah, so basically, Park 4 Night, I don't know if you can see on my screen, you basically put in your area, and it shows you all the ones around, and the best thing is you read the comments to see whether people have been approached by police, or whether people have had bricks thrown through their windows, etc. So you can kind of find a safe spot for that. So that's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to arrive there and show you what it's like, because right now it is 5 o'clock. And hopefully we'll be there soon and we'll be able to show you what it's like. Let's see if it's a dump or not. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go! So 6 o'clock. We are usually healthier than this, but once a week we have a bit of a cheat meal. And so today's cheat meal is these little vegan sticks that were from Lidl, and cucumber and sweet chilli sauce in a wrap. So that is today's meal. Usually we have like a stir fry or a curry full of vegetables. Usually we pretty much just eat vegetables with like rice or noodles or beans or chickpeas, but not today. So there is a bit of a packing down process when we are about to leave, and basically I just make sure all the cupboards are closed, put things on the floor so they won't like crash around, instead of on the seats, push everything right back onto the bed. Put my laptop somewhere where it won't fly around. Water bottles always come into the front, and then all the things that are hanging in the cab area, I always move them into the back so we can see where we're going in the driver's seats. And then I'll put this back out to dry afterwards. so that is about it. All cupboards locked, fridge closed, roof vent closed, these little slidey things across, and we're good to go. By the way, it is 7 o'clock. We have our video call with a potential new client in an hour and 45 minutes, so we're gonna get to this other car park where we're allowed to sleep, and fingers crossed it actually has signal. Jake's filling up all of our many water bottles for filtered water, because we collect water from anywhere, don't we, Jake?
Yes.
And so it needs to be filtered, really. So basically that was today of taking you on a whole entire day with us. It's not been a glamorous, fun, adventurous day at all, but I hope you appreciate that van life isn't like a glamorous, dreamy lifestyle. So what I'll do is tomorrow morning I'll show you where we're parked up, and then I'll end the video there. Oh, I've just woken up a bit of an earlier start today because we want to move into some shade where we're parked right now. It's in the direct sunlight, it's very hot. I'll show you where we're parked. We're really lucky to be parked here for free as well. It's just in someone's kind of massive driveway, I guess. And they just allow people to park here, which is really nice of them. And obviously you can pay to empty your toilet and stuff here, so I guess that's how they make money. But they could just charge everyone to sleep here, but they don't, so I think that's really nice and really rare as well. Anyway, that's it for today's video. I don't know if this video is going to make sense or be any good. I'm still learning how to do YouTube. This is my 4th video on this YouTube channel. If you want to see daily up-to-date little updates, they're all on Instagram, which will be linked in the bio. And if you did enjoy this video, please feel free to subscribe and click the little thumbs up button, and leave a comment to suggest what video you want me to do, not next week but the week after, because I post every other week. So yeah, I'd love to know what videos you'd like to see from me, and I hope you guys have a lovely week.